Family, a dispute about food, heating food, led to two Indian students winning over $200,000 in a US university. What caused this? How did this happen? We're going to check it out. Welcome to the Africa Diaspora News channel. So, Aditya Prakash and his fiancée, Urmin, told the BBC they filed a civil rights lawsuit against the University of Colorado, Boulder, after they faced a series of microaggressions and retaliatory actions following the microwave incident. So what happened was one of the university staff member denied Prakash the right to heat his food. He wasn't allowed to microwave his food. That was where it started, family. But when asked by BBC Family, the university said they couldn't comment on specific circumstances surrounding the student's claims of discrimination and harassment because the student claimed he was harassed and discriminated against. But the university said they couldn't comment on it due to privacy laws. But they said they were committed to fostering an inclusive environment for all students, faculty, and staff regardless of national origin, religion, culture, and other classes protected under the US laws and by university policies. Now, these allegations arose in 2023. So family, it all started in 2023, right? These allegations and discrimination against this young man, this Indian student in this university. It started in 2023 and he filed a lawsuit, but he said it wasn't really about the money, right? It was about what they were doing. It wasn't just about not hitting his food. It was about discrimination, being harassed. And he said he was going to see to it that they ensure that they don't do it again. But in the process, he won $200,000. The family, they call it food racism. He wasn't allowed to heat his food, microwave his food to eat. So they call it food racism. And so many Indian students shared their experience, how they've been ridiculed. So many of them shared their experiences of facing ridicule because of their food. Because of their food. Now, it doesn't make sense. And then they termed it food racism. How would you look for something to be racist about you couldn't find one, and then the next thing you think about is food? I mean, you left humans and now it's food you're going to. I know how that is say Africa doesn't have food, Africa this, that, Africans this, that. But that was then, not anymore. With the exposure we have today, I know then they talk about food in Africa and they insult other nationals' food. But not anymore, right? So family, it's not just India, family. According to reports, it's not just India or South Asia. Even Latin Americans have also shared their experiences about being ridiculed because of their food. Yeah, because of their food and food habits. So is it a thing now that they look at you and they cannot find anything to hold against you? They can't find anything to be racist about. They go to your food. So this student's family, according to these reports, his ordeal began in September 2023. Prakash, a PhD student in the anthropological department of the university. He was microwaving his lunch of palak paneer when a British staff member allegedly remarked that his food was giving off a pungent odor and told him that there was a rule against heating foods with strong odors in that microwave. Oh, really? And Prakash said the rule wasn't mentioned anywhere. And when he later inquired about which food was considered pungent, he was told that sandwiches were not allowed while curry was. He alleged that exchange was followed by a series of actions by the university, which led him and his fiancée, who was also a PhD student there, losing their research funding, teaching roles, and even the PhD advisors they had worked with for months. Then in May 2025, both of them filed a lawsuit against the university alleging discriminatory treatment and a pattern of escalating retaliation. In September, the university settled the lawsuits. Such settlements are usually arrived at to avoid lengthy and expensive court battles for both parties. And according to the terms of the settlement, the university agreed to give the students their degrees, but denied all liabilities and banned them from studying or working there in the future. Yeah, so family, this is a not so funny story because it has to do with their degrees, right? But thank God the university gave them their degrees but banned them from studying there in the future. But yeah, what matters is that they got their degrees and they got the money. But the thing is, for them to pay, for them to just, silence the whole thing, dead the whole thing means they actually know they were at fault. They know that their staff member didn't do well. But they just decided to, let's just do this so that we don't fall, we don't drag this for too long. Family, what do you have to say about this story? Yeah, they've left being racist to humans, being racist to Africans or people of color to food. Go go as far as saying what you're eating is smelling. The smell isn't. Come on now. That's someone's food. It's their culture. It's what makes them. Comment what you think about the story, family. I'm glad they actually won and they gave them their degrees. Comment and do not forget to share, like, subscribe, and turn on your notification button. My name is Lynient Akotonou. Thank you.